Good afternoon, esteemed professionals. It's me, Perslindall. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back with more Final Fantasy XIV today. Today we are going to be finishing up patch 3.3 of Heavensward, which I believe takes us to the end of the Heavensward Part 3 chapter of New Game Plus. We've got some real exciting duties today. Hello, Lena. Welcome, welcome. We've got some of my favorite duties in the game. Sorkai and the Final Steps of Faith. As always, y'all are welcome to come along for those, and my role will be picked by chat. I have not played a lot of 14 in a hot second. I was on briefly for the summer event, and haven't done a ton since, so we'll see how rusty I am. It's gonna be great, especially as we get into content that requires me to be a little less brain dead. It's gonna be fine. Cat, that's me! Hello, Absol. Wonderful to see you, friend. Hope you've been having a good one. I'm not even on Summoner right now. Gotta swap over. You like Cat? How's Cat? I'm doing very well. How are you today, friend? I am in queue to log in. Good, good. Incredibly hungry for some reason, which is interesting. You should get some food. Food is important, and it usually helps with the hunger thing. In my experience. Got foods? Hell yes. Now you get a nap. Nice, nice. Okay, let me swap over to the class that we're actually doing things on. Oh, thank you so much for the head pats redeem. Much appreciated. Classic Cato behavior. It's true. Cats do be eating a large meal and then napping immediately. I speak from experience. Alrighty, I think that our next quest is up by Fortal Manor again, so just gonna jump us right over there. As always, if audio needs adjusting, let me know. I think it should be pretty okay, but we'll see. Resuming Heavensward Part 3. Yep, there we go. The man within. Seems good? Okay, cool, cool. Ah, Mistress Gelato. It is well that you are here. You are wanted within. I believe Master Alfino wishes a word with you. Alrighty, Alfino, what's up? What's good? We gonna go save our boy? Ah, dragon fruit, there you are. Have you a moment? There is something I would fain discuss. I must ask you to recall the events which unfolded at the peace conference, though I dare say you would sooner forget them. My mind returns again and again to the moment when Nidhogg appeared before the crowd in the guise of a Stinian. It was a sight to chill the soul, but one which gave me reason to hope that our friend might not be beyond salvation. When you described his fateful transformation at Azizla, I feared him lost forever. But the mere fact that some semblance of his former self endures must surely count for something. Alas, I have no evidence to support this impression. Thus did I turn to Y'shtola and Kryl for a more empirical appraisal, and full glad am I that I did, for it would seem that they have some observations of their own to share. The ladies have saved us a table at the Forgotten Night. Shall we go? Yes. Excellent. Let us not keep our honored colleagues waiting. Love to go see the girls. Alright. I agree, Moomin. I don't know if y'all heard that, but he did a very big scream in the background. Hey, buddy.
Yeah,
Hello, are you here to help? Are you gonna remind me what all my various rotations are? Come here, Mama. Come here. Okay. You just want to
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
Nah, it's fine, Alfie.
Not to worry, Alphino. We had some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Hello, Mama. There we go.
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humours.
These girlies know their wine.
Indeed.
It is mooning
It was
time.
not to soothe our
Yes.
humours that we gathered here.
I
Oh,
would
no,
fuck up
quite
some
right.
mulled wine right now,
Matter
not
of
gonna
that poor
lie.
dragoon.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis.
Actually, yeah,
as you were
right?
taught.
Sounds real tasty.
Pray, cast your mind back to the moment of Estinian's transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us?
He was a dragon, and then he was
You
not.
spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when you took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a
Oh,
shadowy
right.
semblance of the Great Worm.
My man's absorbed too much energy from the crystals.
When he appeared at Falcon's Nest,
Far too powerful
the
a
worm's
sash.
eyes were fused to his mail.
Would that only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
That's probably
Then
fine.
he is lost to us forever?
No, it's fine. Just gotta get rid of the tendrils,
What did
Alfie.
I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered. As I later discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else.
Do tell, Cryle.
And after listening to Y'shtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion that the something else I had sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
You mean...
Yes, 'tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp, then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
Hello, Sage. Welcome, welcome. You are just
We
in
know
time.
not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
We gotta get a can opener and carve Estinian out of his fursuit.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
Alphino. By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers. Even should you succeed in excising the eyes from the dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation.
Woman,
And
what
that
are
is
you
to say
doing, my
nothing
boy?
of the possibility that his would-be savior might become Nidhogg's
Thank you.
next host.
But what other choice remains to us? Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
Just gotta rip those orbs right off, buddy. Tear them straight out.
Ah, I found you at last. A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord
joke you
Commander
wanna make
humbly
right now,
requests
which
the
shouldn't.
company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
Hey, new bottom surgery just dropped, y'all.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Onawa.
Thank you for doing it for you.
Proceed,
Yeah,
duty
I
calls.
got you.
Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours.
Thank you, Y'shtola, Cryle. Your words have given me hope where there was none. Come then. Sir Emmerich awaits.
Man, don't you hate it when a little elf twink is offering you magical bottom surgery, but it turns out it's just a ripoff?
Alphino is allowing his feelings for this dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
Gee, an orky back in medieval times sounds rough. You are not incorrect.
They think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
That's a good question, Mitty. Go back to your grandpa nap. Thank you. Okay, Moomin, I'm gonna ask that you go down. Thank you, sir.
The conference held at Falcon's Nest
There we go.
was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man and dragon. But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind.
Mikard Zormer appearing, trying to look all
timely
daunting, but
atrocity
really just like,
to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragon Song War was far from over. And when fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg.
So lucky you can't easily clip right now. Look, there are people who can. That VOD is gonna exist. Where there is a will, Lena. What news has Sir Emmerich to share with us, I wonder? An ally for Ishgard. Might Sir Emmerich perchance have received word of a Dravanian advance? Or mayhap they've located a that is to say, mayhap Nidhogg has been found. Come, I would hear what the Lord Commander has to say. Oh, that girlie has the Yuna outfit. That's such a good robe.
My
I should
friends,
get that at some
I
point.
thank you for coming.
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Worm.
Damn.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists, but even they returned empty-handed.
A pity.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the worm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
I assume Ishgard's defenses are being bolstered as we speak?
Oh, I gotta be good and not say the thing that I want to say.
With all haste. I mean to call upon every able-bodied warrior at our disposal, from the Knights of the Four Houses to the men and women of the Watch. But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
What then would you have of us, my lord?
I will speak plain. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
Yeah, we gotta go get Hraesvelgr.
You speak of Hraesvelgr?
Yeah, baby.
I do. To whom else could we turn?
That he is Nidhogg's equal, I do not deny, nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... how shall I put this?
Difficult.
It will be no small undertaking, yes. Estinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelgr's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men.
But he did help us.
But much has
Pet
changed
Azisla,
since your
so-
visit to Somal. And if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard. Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. Will you help me discharge this final duty?
Obviously, my man.
We will, my lord, though I fear our involvement offers no guarantee of success. Come then, we will depart at your leisure.
Thank you. Both of you. The city is yours, First Commander.
Hey, woman. Are you just here to
My
scream
lord.
at me again?
We shall pray for your swift return.
You were given the option to cuddle, and you did not want to cuddle. You are a strange cat, my son. Oh. Hold up. That's... My monitor just went completely black, so that's fun. I can still hear things. Okay. Hanging cable not connected. Hold up, 2 seconds. Oh. That would do it. Thanks, Moomin. I'm gonna ask you to move, cat. Okay. Mystery solved, gang. Oh my god. Thank you, Moomin. That was very nice of you. Please don't do that again. It grieves me to impose upon you in this manner, but you of all people understand the threat we now face. It is no imposition, Sir Emmerich. To Dragonfruit and I, Ishgard is as a second home. After the many battles we have fought and the bonds we have forged, the plight of your nation has become our own. If there is aught we can do to aid in its salvation, then pray impose all you must. Moomin, please don't tug on that cable again. Especially not in, like, group content or something. You are true friends. Shall we be about our task, then? We have no way of knowing when Nidhogg's shade will strike, but we must assume that time is not our ally. Moomin over here like the fiber optic cable-eating shark. It is fiber optic cable Friday. With that in mind, I have taken the liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mistress Tataru that you will be escorting me to Salmal. I confess, I did not provide the exact details of our destination, as they are as yet unknown to me. We will summon Hraesvelgr at Zenith in the Churning Mists. Ere we begin our ascent, however, I think it best that we pay a visit to Annex Shrine. You seek an advantage in the coming negotiations. I do. I would consult with Vidofnir. I propose this in part out of concern for her condition. Were she to succumb to her wounds, it could have grave consequences for our alliance. That apart, she may be able to provide insight into her sire's current state of mind. Well reasoned. To the Dravanian Forelands, then. Okay. Annex Shrine time. Gotta go say hi to Vidofnir after her uncle, question mark, kicked her ass. I don't know Vidofnir's relation to Nidhogg. I forget if she's his kid or Hrisvelger's? Always mess that line up too, right? I mean, all the dragons are inbred as hell, but like, whomst knows? Ah, 'tis the warrior of warriors and her companions. What bringeth you to mine abode? Pray forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Vidofnir. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch. Didst thou imagine me close to death? The thrust was deep, but not mortal. I will heal in time. Full glad am I to hear it. You are the guest of honor at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. On behalf of Ishgard, I apologize unreservedly. I am a dragon full grown, and thou thought to protect me, mortal. I was tempered by the fires of battle ere thy great-grandsire learned to crawl. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I called friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Would that we could return to that era of peace, when man and dragon knew such comradeship. Would that our every effort to do so were not undone by ancient rancor. For a truth, there can be no peace while Nidhogg's shade yet lingereth. That much is plain, yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus do we make for some all to beseech the aid of your sire once more. Folly. Thou knowst as well as I how he will answer. Hrisvelger's heart remains unchanged then. A pity. But if it is folly to hope, I am content to die a fool. As hath ever been the way with thy kind. Go then, but be warned. The Shade's presence hath driven its minions to frenzy. Thank you, Vidofnir. We shall disturb your rest no longer. Winning over the worm. Though I expected no better answer from Vidofnir, I take little pleasure from having been proven right. 'Twould seem that our presence at Zenith will be every bit as unwelcome as I had anticipated. But what is the ire of one great worm to a trio of self-confessed fools such as ourselves? Let us begin our ascent. After you, Master Alfino. Scout ahead if you wish, Dragonfruit. We shall join you outside Mogholm. Okay, where is it sending us to? Straight to Mogholm. My robe does not like the wind right now. Cloth and hair physics are having a bad day. I had heard tales of the world above the clouds, but never did I dream. One's mind paints a pale picture of its majesty. Few live to see such wonders. I'm reminded of my first visit to this peak, when Estinian and Azael yet walked at our side. Windy, truly. Ah, a Moogle. Kupopo, is that you, Dragonfruit? Ah, if it isn't Mog... Don't tell me you've forgotten my name, Kupo, after all we've been through together. But at least you remember me. You do remember me, don't you, Dragonfruit? How could I forget you, Moglin? How could you mistake me for that overstuffed throne warmer? I'm Moghan, the courageous Moogle who guided you to Zenith, Kupo. But putting our shared history to one side, what brings you and your friends to Mogham, Kupo? Oh right, Moglin's the chieftain. You know what? Moogles. Ah, another audience with old Hrisvelgr. Well, I hope you've brought the horn, Kupo. With the winds as gentle as they are, a good loud toot should reach the Great Worm's ears easily enough. Moogles TM, truly. That is good to hear, Moghan. Thank you. We had best press on to Zenith while the winds are in our favor. Yeah, they're looking real calm there, buddy. Now that was unexpected, Kupo. Chieftain Moglin will want to hear about this. Alrighty. Onward to Zenith. Could I warp straight there? Yes. But I do like flying there. Blow the horn on the top floor of Zenith. We get one of my favorite tracks again. You have not run Sorkai in so long. It is not a dungeon that I often encounter. It's like fine since the rework. I think they made it a little too easy, but that's just me. Let the dragon destroy platforms. It's fine. Yeah, them winds are looking real favorable right now. Don't think you've even seen the rework, TBH. Yeah, they made some changes to their Hrisvelgr fight. Yeah, they took away the breaking platforms. They just stay now. You just have to dodge AoEs. Hello, big lad. You dare summon me again, mortals.
Great Hrisvelgr, 'tis not lightly that we beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words, for they concern the future of man and dragon both.
Oh, I should probably make the poll for that, shouldn't I? 1 second. Also, hello, Mercury. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day so far. Okay. Roll for Sorkai. As always, tank, healer, DPS. And we're gonna do a 3-minute poll. Okay. Hope you are having a good Friday, friend.
Greetings, Hrisvelgr. I am Emmerich de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard. I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people.
Is okay, his work was kind of derp, but nothing that can't wait till Monday. That's true, it's weekend time now. To parley. Thinkest thou thy purpose unclear to me? Thou art come to beg mine aid in the battle against the shade of my brood brother.
You foresaw mine intent.
I am doing well, Mercury, having a very good day so far. I but read that which is writ plain in thine eyes. Would that thou had wit enough to scry the answer in mine. My beloved Shiva did once build a bridge twixt man and dragon, a bridge which thy treacherous forefathers saw fit to tear down, as thou well knowest. Thinkest thou Nidhogg was alone and despairing at the murder of our brood sister? Thinkst thou mine own soul did not cry out for vengeance? Know then that upon that cursed day, my heart did wither in my breast, and thy kind became unto me harbingers of despair. Tis only Shiva's gentle dream that preventeth me from flying at Nidhogg's shoulder. Be grateful that I swore to abjure aggression ere I consumed her. All good, we're going as DPS. I permit my children to offer or deny the aid as they see fit, to warn thy people of my brood brother's coming, that thou wouldst dare ask more of me, but affirmeth thine incurable arrogance. Also ad starting in about a minute, chat.
We understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude.
I am kind of curious who the duty support characters for this would be.
Do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope?
I would imagine Emmerich and Alfie know, but I'm not sure who the fourth would be. Perceivest thou such light in the dusk of mine existence?
I do. If you claim I see falsely, then tell me, why did you consent to bear Rizel upon your back?
Izael. Piteous, deluded Izael. The child did lament her past sins, and sought to balance the scales with her remaining days. 'Twas her unquenchable passion, so alike to that of my beloved, which did spur me into flight. And for mine own part, I would countenance no longer the hands of evil men to use my brood brother's eye for ill. That is a hell of a line
so
to
you
get
do distinguish between those
before
who acknowledge and repent their
3.55.
sins
Goddamn.
and those who perpetuate them. Interesting. It seems to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by how we allow the past to influence our future.
Spare me thine idle sophistry. Even were there a mote of truth in thy reasoning, what of it? Wouldst thou have me slay mine own sibling to save a city of mortals?
Should we suffer ties of blood to bind our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin.
Let's go, Emmerich.
When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the warrior of light to slay him, an act alike to patricide.
Yeah, but your dad also sucked, so...
That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father
based
not
Emmerich
fallen,
behavior, Emmerich
he
is
would have drawn
pretty
countless
fantastic, is the
thousands
thing.
into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours. Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
Thou wouldst strike down thy friend, and by example of thy righteousness, persuade me to break mine oath and kill my kindred? Oh, you have upset Grandpa. Angie, heed me, my child. The servants of Hydaelyn envision a different outcome. They intend salvation not only for Ishgard, but for the doomed Dragon Slayer as well. Believest thou this shade to be Nidhogg returned? Is it not merely a manifestation of his vengeance, the shadow cast by thy brood brother's rage? I would not command thee, but ponder well thy course, lest it lead thee unto greater remorse. Help us save our companion. Thank you all. Thou wishest to rescue the Dragoon from his fate along with all the rest. I do begin to see why Azael entrusted her hope unto thee. Thy purpose is pure, but so too is my brood brother's wrath, and 'tis that which lendeth him his all-surpassing might. Hast thou the strength of will to stand against so terrible a shadow, I wonder? 'Twould seem I must put thee and thy companions to the proof. I shall await thee in the ruins wherein Ratatoskr once dwelled. Heed well the words of my children, and hasten thee to the place of thy trial. Alrighty, chat, if anyone wants to come along for this dungeon, you are more than welcome to. Just hop on over to Brynhildr, and let me know if you want an invite. The weather is still terrible. That Moogle is gonna get us fucking assassinated. I believe I spied a wyvern landing just outside the palace. It is doubtless one of the children of whom Frisfelger spoke. Come, my friends. Let us not keep our escort waiting. Speak with the imperious wyvern. My broodmates and I will bear you to the place of your trial. Make your preparations. Sorkai, let's go! Alrighty. Who are the duty support characters? Ah, our good friends, Emmerich, Alfino, and Temple Banneret. I figured it would be something like that. Okay, we're gonna try and get in with someone. As always, if it takes a little too long with the queue, we will just, we'll just do duty support, but like, I would rather go in with real people. Plus now the weather is nice and we can fly around the training mists. Specifically, we can go all the way up to the top of Zenith. Soon you will have a PS5 and come play again? Hell yes. It's gonna be great. I will never get tired of this view, honestly. Like, one of the best vistas that Square has done in the game. There's the Eyrie over there. Such a gorgeous zone, right? And it's like slightly less nightmarish to navigate than Sea of Clouds. It's great. Fair skies. Alright, it tells us 7 minutes on the queue. If we hit 7, then we'll go in with a trust party. Don't mind me trying to find a good sit pose for this. No. Bad, actually. Do I know how to play this game? Probably. There we go. We just chillin'. Anyway. How's everyone's Fridays been, chat? Enjoy lo-fi beats to kill dragons too. Keeping an eye on Moomin under the desk. He's like... He's touching the cable, but he's not pulling it. That's the important part. Very good day, finished work, got some decent work news. Got a super good lunch and napped, no complaints. Hell yeah. Always a good time. Alrighty, we got like 3.5 minutes on this timer till we head into duty support, but wild to think of what Zenith would have looked like when it was not ruined, honestly. Just like the symmetry of all the plazas radiating out from it. Final Fantasy does big things very well. Just architecturally. Would be cool to pull a Final Fantasy XI and see some of the zones in the game in the past. That would be neat. I would, like, love to go to, like, Alamigo or something. Because you know we're never getting an Alamigan restoration. Which is probably for the best, given how they might handle it, but... that poor country deserved so much better. Okay. Nope, I don't want to fly around on that. Or that, quite frankly. No. Give me a good belt, Roulette. Absolutely not. You know, I love the Porksy, but not today. Okay, good. We'll take the Opie. I will take great value Amaterasu. Oh no, it really is. Yup. Hello, Fatalized Crow. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good Friday so far. We are waiting in dungeon queue right now, and possibly just gonna go in with NPCs at this point, because I'm going in as a DPS, and them queue times are unfortunately not popping on a Friday afternoon. We got 10 seconds before we hit the average wait time. Alrighty, guess we gotta go in with our good friend Temple Banneret after all. You know what, that's fine. Let's do this, Temple Banneret. I believe in him. Let's go. I almost never do this dungeon, but it's so good. Could have been the tank. So yeah, but I have chat vote on my roles for Dungeons and Trials, and DPS won out, so... I have roles of all three, but that's just the way it shook out this time. Are you good at a tank for us? I am so sorry. Look, if you want to come along for Final Steps of Faith, you are welcome to. Because we will be doing that next. We're over on Brynhildr, so... if you want to join, please do so. Also, how's audio now that we're in combat? Is it still good, or are we trending a little loud? tiny bit loud. Okay. I will drag that down. And I'll do that now. They can deal. How's that? A little better?
You underestimate me!
Don't underestimate Elmric, y'all. It's very important.
Away with you!
I promise I remember how to play this game. But yes, we will gladly have you along, Crow, for Final Steps of Faith. Just shoot me a whisper once I'm out of the dungeon to get you out of the party. Realize that was an untelegraphed AoE. That's kind of cool that they have those here. Come on, give me the haste puddle. Yeah, let's go. It will be time to do violence to Moogles very soon. What's up, Chieftain Moglin? God, I forgot they used the Moogle Mog trial theme for this fight.
Focus. Release! Away with you!
None of that. No, not that. Thank you.
For the House of Levier!
No. None of that. I guess he only tries to raise one at a time? Oh shit. I'm a fool. Y'all didn't see that. Look, sometimes we use AoE abilities and we don't mean to. It's fine. No raising your friend, actually. Okay, we did it, and we only messed up the once. eggs hatching, please. I'm not here for that. Emmerich, this is why we focus targets, buddy. Egg. Cannot believe this duty fighter tank. Man's out here rocking his Commander of the Temple Knights title as if that's supposed to mean anything. Commander can't pull more than a single pack. Temporal Banneret, at least, is trying his best. I appreciate that from him.
You underestimate me!
Really? Did that not pull the Griffin as well? Now it will. I know how to play this game, promise.
Down with you!
Alrighty, time for horse. Uh-oh, you've made Temple Banner an angry horse. Really? Right in my Dreadworm window? Rude, actually. Oh my god, that was my entire window. I'm gonna kill this horse.
I have my pride. Away with you!
How dare you make me waste my burst phase? Emmerich, why are you dropping that there?
Down with you!
Again, duty fighter tanks, man. Oh, well, now I get a DPS window. Okay, no more horse. God, this zone is so pretty. Don't mind me playing suboptimally so I can save Dreadworm for the next pack. It's fine. Hi, buddy. Oh, ad's starting in about a minute, chat, just so y'all are aware. This part of the dungeon is just still so gorgeous, right? Blizzard Dragon.
Down with you!
There is a joke here. I'm trying to think of how to make it. Mostly it's like, there's no way that's a Blizzard Dragon. Chin is far too small. It's not anthropomorphized in a weirdly uncomfortable fashion. Restvelger time, let's go! Time to fight the big boy. Oh, hold up. Is it just not... What? Did they get rid of the platforms entirely? That's new. The platforms used to, like, still be here. Maybe the fight itself has changed then. Okay, we've got... basic-ass tank buster, fine. Oh, it does change, okay. Hallowed wings. That's new. It was such a cool mechanic, yeah. Holy storm. Okay. Okay, so he deep breaths and exaflares, what? I'm coming around on this fight. Oh. You know, good to introduce that in the dungeon.
Down with you!
Yeah, I'm fine with early X's, and I'm very okay with an early Akmorn. Red comic behavior, truly. Okay, yeah, I'm coming around. I will miss the old fight. But this one, oh, hold up, what? Oh god. Nope. Okay, this is, I have decided this is sick, actually. The lore of this, right? Maybe they'll give us light rampant. Oh god.
I have my pride.
I did not know they had reworked it to this extent. Like, damn. Hey, we did it. And I got a bitter memory for my trouble. Okay, yeah, I like this a lot. The thin ice phase was very cool. Did we pass? I didn't realize that this cutscene also had changed dialogue for Dragoons. That's kind of cool. Oh, it's a little friend. Hi, Vidofnir. Let's go. Time to fight Nidhogg. Let's fucking go. Okay, let me put up the poll real quick. Roll for the final steps of faith. It's always tank, healer, or DPS. Cast your votes now, everyone. Oh, my poor ribs. Had he truly meant us harm, we would not be standing here now. Plainly, his intent was to teach. His onslaught forced me to recall my training. About the speed of the dragon, his balance, his blind spots. It was, in short, a very thorough lesson. Oh god. Why are you here? Dragonfruit, let me begin by congratulating you on your completion of the trial. For one with a name more befitting a jester, you fight with the savagery of a rabid demon. Do you see how my wings are kinked? Even my palm aches. After this drubbing, I fear my loyal subjects will have to bear the load of my personal chores for quite some time, Kupo. Possibly indefinitely. What? When I told you about Dragonfruit's trial, I didn't mean for the rest of us to suffer. That's triple shifts for you, Moghan. Triple? But that's not fair. There's no justice, Kupo. None at all. Had to have a Moogle moment.
Our negotiations proved rather more strenuous than I had anticipated, but the results seem well worth the effort.
We did it!
The battle was indeed hard won.
Hreysvelgr will
Thank you, my
definitely
friends.
win this next fight
I would
for
never
us.
have earned Hreysvelgr's cooperation had you not seen fit to grant me yours. 'Twas your stalwart heroism that moved the heart of the Great Worm at the last. Any gratitude I can offer is but poor reward for your continued service to Ishgard.
Don't worry about it, my guy.
'Twould seem our final reckoning with the dread worm is at hand. I only wish we had some inkling as to when he means to strike.
Now. The answer to that is now.
Oh, gods.
The cry heraldeth his coming. Nidhogg's shade hath taken wing.
It has begun. We must
Oh,
await
good. We're
Ishgard.
tanking. Wonderful. That's a fun fight to tank. I'll do that. We'll swap over once we actually hit the trial, but an end to the song. Ishgard will not last long against Nidhogg and his horde. We must away. Plus the cutscene will hit good as Paladin. That's true. We gotta go.
Aye. I must return to my city without delay.
This was the first cutscene you could remember of the game giving us like pure rule of cool factor. It's a very good cutscene, is the thing. Definitely contributed to just like the heights of Heavensward overall as an expansion. Also, I mulled it over, and I don't think we're gonna do the Warring Triad quests. Like, the fights are fun, I like spending more time with Kryl, but also that's the Hydra's Rehabilitation questline, and I kinda hate it. Welcome back, Crow. Paul says that I will be tanking for Final Steps of Faith, so you are welcome to come along as a co-tank if you want. Or if there's another role that you would like, feel free. I'm still not sure how I feel about the overall rework to the original Steps of Faith, because, like, yeah, it was a weird trial and it definitely needed changes, but I don't know that I like the solo duty any better.
Remember your training! We hold fast until the Lord Commander returns.
Unpopular, you love the original Steps of Faith? I think it was fine.
We must hold.
It was a weird little trial, and sometimes the game needs weird little trials rather than just homogenizing everything. Let's go, Lucia. Those men are very dead. I love that girl so much.
Reinforcements! By the Fury. That one is the size of Nidhogg.
That will be because it's Nidhogg. Have to unlock Steps of Fate, you think? Wait, are you not this far along in the story then? Because Steps of Faith is like Realm Reborn. You would have just done that as a part of the pre-Heavensward stuff.
Lord Commander!
You are late, Warrior of Light.
Thanks, Artoirel. You got it then? Yeah, you absolutely have it. It's the fight against the big dragon on the bridge, just like a couple quests before you hit Heavensward. They changed it from an actual trial to just a quest duty. Let's go. God, this stare down. Truly, truly immaculate. He is a little bit upset. He big upset. Yup. The scrungliest, grumpiest dragon that ever did live. 100% scronkled. Yep. Oh, Nidhogg. Wrong thing to say, my guy. You don't insult the wife, Guy Dragon's wife. Let's do it. Weird dragon cat fight time. That's probably fine. Oh. God, it looks sick. It's been so long since I've seen this cutscene. Oh. It's okay, just walk it off, Felger. You're oh. That's a wing. Crunch, no. Guh. Me too, buddy. Let's go. Yes. I forgot the slow build into Dragon Song. Yeah, this fucks. And it's the vocal version. Let's fucking go. The final steps of faith now accessible. Alrighty, we get swapped over to Paladin. Okay. Crow, did you still want to come along? Okay, cool. Shoot me a whisper and I will get you invited to the party. You know what? One sec. I'm gonna be that bitch and grab a G-pose real quick. Okay. That looks good. Do I want a different filter? Don't look, Square will kill me. That's fine. Square doesn't care over much about filters. Okay, that's a good filter, I think. Oh, let's try it. No. The blur on that's a little much. Nope. No. All these have really weird blur curves. Okay, I think we got it. I'm just obsessing over the shot a little bit. Okay, cool. We got our shot. We're good. Okay. Oh, hell yes, another paladin. Let's go. Crow, do you want main tank or off tank? I am happy with either. I have mained paladin for a long ass time, so. Off tank? Cool, cool. Alrighty, let's get her done. Final steps of faith. Okay, less than 5 minutes. I believe it's in Trials Roulette. It should go pretty quickly. Plus we have 2 tanks in our queue. 2 paladin, hell yeah, right? I always forget how much I love my paladin glam. It's just very good, is the thing. As a healer main, you approve? Oh, and we'll be the right level to have clemency, Lena. Just for you. Let's go. Let's fucking do it. I love this trial. Screams in Scholar. Did this get redone too? I don't think so. Pretty sure Final Steps of Faith stayed the same. Let's do it. To paste, you say? Oh, just as a heads up, the Shadow Dragon does not have an aggro table, so... It's all good, though. I'm being good, I'm putting my faith in my healers. Got a little low for my liking, but it was fine. Stone Vigil, hard kind of BS, truly. I'll also add starting soon. I'm so sorry, chat. Let's do it. I didn't die, that's enough HP. Exactly. See, I'm being good. I'm putting my faith in the healers. You are in the 1 HP is enough HP camp, and you are correct, is the thing. To be clear, 1 HP is enough HP. Don't trust that. Okay. I panicked a little bit because of the tank buster, but we're fine. Hi, Moomin. This is not the time, my boy. I love you, but no. Is it 30% that he transforms again? That sounds correct. Moomin says yes, is moon time. Oh, 2 Alamorns back to back. Wonderful. Cables, please no. Is it? Oh, I guess it's 25%. Oh. No, none of that. One time. Am I out of thing for that? Probably not. I forgot that those did not telegraph prior. That is okay, because this fight is almost done. Perfect. Nicely done, everyone. Nidhogg dunked. Yup. Dragont. Almost died a couple times. It was fine. Our healers had it under control.
Estinian!
I appreciate the concern, Crow. I have been in lower HP situations. Gotta do it, Alphinaud.
Is this to be mine end?
You gotta tear off his orbs.
Nay,
Just rip him straight
I
off.
will not allow it. I am of the first brood.
De-orbed.
I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg. Thou shalt die by my hand.
Nidhogg in another Final Fantasy game? Truly.
This is
Hello,
not your
Rose. Welcome, welcome. Estinian got the soul edge. Yup. Oh, buddy.
Thou wilt obey.
I would ask one last favor of
How's
you,
your day
warrior of
going
light.
so far, friend?
Finish me now, while I have the beast subdued.
We're not gonna do that, Estinian.
You waste your time. Kill me. It is the only way. Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty.
You really don't gotta do that.
No! You can't die like this! I won't let you!
God, this moment. What a fucking video game, y'all. Successfully de-orbed. We did it, y'all. Man, now I'm thinking about the level 89 dungeon. I'm so normal about it.
The eyes! Cast them into the abyss!
Get dunked, Nidhogg. Yeet. This will have no negative consequences whatsoever. come on and slam. Alrighty, we gotta get Estinian to the infirmary. I think the recommendation is at least 6 weeks of bed rest after an orb removal.
He lives. Ah, Estinian, my ill-fated friend. Lucia, summon the healers. I want them ready to receive him.
At once, Lord Commander.
Allow me to do this much, at least.
Let Emmerich have his moment, Alfino. He's gotta carry his boyfriend. Headline, Stinky Man medically mandated to wash up. Yes. Dunk him in the bath, please.
You have my gratitude, Hraesvelga. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
Full-on princess carry, good for them, right? It's very good. Love wins. Yup. Hey, do you want your eyeball back? I forget, did we just like consume all of the ether in his eye, or do we give it back to him? We do? Oh, well. We were hungry. Sometimes you need a little snack.
We can do no more for Estinian now than bear him home and wish him well. Even as Hraesvelga did. The rest we must trust to the hands of the healers and the grace of the gods.
Through the haze of pain, I swear I sensed. But no. The past is done, and we must look to the future. At long last, Nidhogg is gone, his foul spirit cast out once and for all. I only pray that Estinian survives the ordeal. Heroes of the Hour. Your battle with Nidhogg's Shade will beget many an epic ballad, Dragonfruit, and rightfully so. It was, without a doubt, one of your more epochal victories, though I must admit that I took greater joy in seeing you emerge from the experience unscathed. And not only for your own sake. Had you not been there to aid me, those infernal eyes would still be fused to Estinian's mail. Yet even with Nidhogg gone, I cannot help but wonder how much of our friend remains. Let us pay a visit to Lucia and beg news of his condition. Alrighty, let's go see the boy. I think we only have like 2 quests left in this patch. It is like a weirdly short one, despite how much happens in it. Dragonfruit, Master Alfino, my honored friends. As if winning Hraesvelga to our cause were not enough, you took it upon yourselves to rid us of his brood brother. I know not how to thank you. My own contribution was hardly noteworthy. The true saviors of the day were Dragonfruit and Estinian. One triumphed over Nidhogg's Shade through strength of arms, and the other through strength of will. And speaking of Estinian, what news of his recovery? The Azure Dragoon was conveyed to the infirmary, where he now resides under the care of our Hospitalier captain. I am told he has yet to regain consciousness. But as you know, Estinian's mind and body were held hostage for many days. We must be patient and allow the process of healing to begin. In the meantime, you would do well to rest and recover from your own ordeals. But surely... Sir Emmerich is never long from Estinian's bedside and will send word the moment there are any developments. Now, if I have satisfied your concerns, I believe Lord Edmund and his sons are most eager to celebrate your return. Very well, First Commander. Come, Dragonfruit. It would seem that we are awaited at Fortal Manor. Hey, thanks, Crow. Okay, time to go talk to Count Edmund. I agree, Moomin. What a thing to say. Yeah, you're so correct. Hey, baby boy. Loud Moom. He has many things to say. And they all must be said at incredibly high volume.
The heroes of the hour return.
That's me, baby. Also forgot to swap over to Summoner. But it's fine.
It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
I gave every ounce of my strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
You did plenty, buddy.
Well, we cannot all be heroes, dear brother.
Manolin, you didn't do shit.
For a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you.
No, you get to stay home for this after party, bud.
And while we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure of recognition.
Shut up.
Under my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
On a rock, kill this man.
My lord's command was certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim, and continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
Get his ass, kid. And Manolin like the I didn't do shit TikTok meme.
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later.
Me. It's me.
Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions.
It's me. I killed Nidhogg.
I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return. You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
Yes, please.
I am most grateful for your hospitality, my lord, but I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's Infirmary. Pray excuse me.
Alfino's worried about his buddy.
Our master Alfino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts.
This was the Alfino character growth expansion.
You, Warrior of Light. Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
Yeah, come here, Moomin. Come here. Come here. Hey. Are you gonna stare forlornly at me, or are you gonna come and chill on the chair? Come here. Okay. You don't have to. You can be a weird little child and just... Oh my god, okay. What's up? What's up? What on earth is the matter? Moomin says it's his turn to read the quest dialogue. Dragonfruit, my friend. What can I do for the savior of Ishgard? You seek Master Alphino? Ah, he came to relieve me of my vigil a short while ago. When he begged to sit at Estinian's side, I could not well refuse him. Though he would sooner faint than admit it, the boy must be exhausted by Hrsvelgr's trial and all that followed. Estinian is blessed to have such devoted comrades. Litany of Peace. Hi, Moomin. You're a strange little boy. Yes. Just so weird, Emmerich just keeps saying meow. We skipped over a bunch of dialogue there. I am so sorry, chat. I was paying attention to my cat. So I might have remained had fate not seen fit to intervene. While out on patrol, our company was set upon by a dragon, and we were the only two to survive. The experience forged a bond between us, as such life-threatening situations are wont to do. Oh, okay, so he was giving us the rundown of when he and Estinian first met. Despite our friendship, he remained an intense and solitary youth, wholly obsessed with claiming vengeance against Nidhogg. Revenge was ever at the forefront of his mind. Revenge for the death of his parents, and revenge for his younger brother. I would venture that in Alphino he sees something of his lost sibling. And in the ungentle chidings of Estinian, Alphino has found the elder brother he never had. Truth be told, Estinian's tactless observations have saved me from disaster more than once, and I can well understand Alphino's affection for him. He's a friend for whom I would gladly... Lord Commander, your presence is required in the infirmary. You see, tell them I am on my way. Quickly, Dragonfruit, we must go to him. Upon proceeding to the infirmary, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Let's fucking go! Jimkin Raid! Hello, Frost! Hello, Raiders! Y'all came at a great time! Let me get you a shout out real quick. Hello, hello, everyone! Oh, Lana beat me to it. Okay, perfect. Hello, welcome! What were you playing today, Frost?
Estinian!
Be right back, haven't peed in your 4.5-hour stream? Oh no! Yes. Go take care of yourself. Trailsome Zero, Final Dungeon next stream? Hell yes. Let's go. Anyway, welcome Raiders. I am Persilin. I'm a variety PNG tuber. Today we are finishing up the Heavensward story content for patch 3.3, which is from Final Fantasy XIV.
Grates my ears.
Anyway, we are viewing several cutscenes in sequence, so sit back, relax, do what y'all gotta to take care of yourself after stream.
It was such a relief. We feared you might
Because
never
we
wake
got
up.
a movie to watch, basically.
Now, Estinian. If Master Alphino thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead.
You worried your boyfriend, Estinian. It's very unkind of you.
I thank you, Alphino. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hrsvelgr to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. It is an honor to share the mantle of Azure Dragoon with one such as you.
Oh damn, voice dialogue differences too.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
Emmerich, I'm pretty sure he can.
There is naught to forgive, Emmerich. You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty. Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle, nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion, that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Is it just me, or did they, like, switch voice
Oh.
actors between now and Endwalker for Estinian? His vocal tone seems, like, weirdly different. Think they did, yes? Okay. Yeah, that would explain it.
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor.
I think there's also just a big difference between how he's talking armored versus unarmored, which is a choice.
There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family. When no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind.
That boy has such a long neck.
Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me. Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike.
It's just a very unflattering camera angle for your neck, my man. I'm so sorry, Estinian.
Shade is banished.
They did you dirty.
Spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds. I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest.
100% neck. Yep. Estinian, we're washing your armor.
Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
Opposite of the criminologist, 100% neck. Yeah. It's Halloween already, basically. That means it's Rocky Horror season.
He has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
If you know, you know. Look, he's got no neck. Sorry, clean his armor? Heresy? No. Estinian needs to wash his fursuit. It's musky and gross. Boy is stinky. Yes, Lena has the right of it.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
I'm glad that we took Alfino to give Emmerich a little moment with his boyfriend first. Favorite dialogue choice of calling Alfie stinky. It's very good, yes.
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the Steps of Faith, Sir Emmerich called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state. 'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic.
Good job, Emmerich. We're proud of you, buddy.
The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords.
Also Heavensward, yes. I love it so, so much.
Church was separated
Fantastic
from
expansion.
state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident. His duty done, Emmerich de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords.
Local man can't stop winning local elections.
Though he strove at first to refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept.
Sorry, buddy, you gotta be president of Ishgard. He's simply too accidentally handsome. It's true, is the thing.
And so it was that the winds of gentle revolution came to stir.
They weren't lying. Those several cutscenes can play in sequence. Thank you for the lurk, Frost. I hope you and Oodles have a good walk.
Among the many honored guests at Sir Emmerich's investiture were the ambassadors of Dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace. The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on Dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an Azure Dragoon for a new age.
He can't be an Azure Dragoon. He doesn't even have a lance. So... Hi, Estinian.
Thus were the notes of the dragon song.
I agree, Moomin.
The din of war, giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
We did it. The Dragon Song War is for real this time, actually finally over. Edmund, yeah. What a good dude. From the memoirs of Count Edmund de Fortin, Heavensward. What is this track? Is it literally just like a slowed down version of Ishgard's night theme? Thanks, Moomin. Very cool. Heavensward. And now Edmund is done with his book. A good ending shot, honestly. So good, yup. cutscenes. I was gazing out at the sea of clouds, in an all too rare moment of idleness, when I chanced to behold a certain hero wending her way towards the city on Dragonback. Welcome home, Dragonfruit. Also ad starting in about a minute, chat. Nay, 'twas no grave matter that moved me to greet you in person. Between you and me, I merely sought respite from the pressures of office. No sooner do I surrender my role as temporary head of state than I am burdened with a position of more permanent responsibility. I fancy that it echoes in some small measure the way you must feel when your improbable feats of heroism are rewarded with still more impossible challenges. The myth which guided our society for generations lies in tatters. Am I then to be scorned for building upon the system of nobility that I once sought to tear down? And what strange jest is this that places me at its pinnacle? An archbishop's bastard at the head of the House of Lords. But these questions are for me to answer. It is not in man's nature to change overnight. This I learned through painful experience, and it was this hard lesson which convinced me to take the path which we now follow. Even as we rebuild the bridge between man and dragon, so must we reimagine Ishgard, one carefully placed stone at a time. We must remember that it is not for us that we lay this groundwork, but for the men and women that our children will become. May their towers rise proudly from the fundament of our legacy. I hear word from Captain Whitecape that Estinian has vanished from his sick room. His willfulness survives undiminished. Should you ever happen upon our unmannerly friend on your travels, pray assure him that I shall keep Ishgard safe until he deigns to come home. Thank you, Dragonfruit. And please, convey my warmest regards to Master Alfino. Speak with Alfino at Forton Manor. Let's do it. You spoke with Sir Emmerich. I do not envy him his new position. Ishgard has chosen a new road, but one littered with the detritus of 1,000 years of broken faith. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Crow. Much appreciated. And thank you again for joining me for Final Steps of Faith. It was fun. Yet though her people may stumble from time to time, I know of none better than Sir Emmerich to lead the march of progress. As for us, there remains the small matter of ushering in a new dawn in the shadow of inscrutable Asian machinations and a seemingly endless procession of primals. But we too must walk our chosen path, no matter how treacherous the footing. Do we get an ending cutscene? In the wake of Ishgard's governmental reform, new airship routes have been sanctioned. You may now travel to a selection of distant locales from landing in Ishgard. We unlocked airlines, y'all. Oh, right. The consequences of my actions. Oh, I completely forgot that it was the Warriors of Darkness who reclaimed them. Well, Thank you, Planhairs. Nay, you need not remain there. We shall rendezvous at the usual place. All is proceeding as expected, then. Aye, there is naught to concern us, aside from one overly curious mouse. Oh. This way. Right, it's almost time for more Alize. Him again. Oh, I remember what next patch is. Well, it is of no moment. They will play their part, and we will play ours. Good patch incoming. Yup. And thus did grey mists give way to azure skies, man and dragon rise above, voices joined in song. But beneath shrouded boughs, beyond the scope of light, shadow stirs. You have completed Heavensward Part 3. God damn, y'all. What a fucking expansion. We have 2 patches left in Heavensward. Next New Game Plus stream we will pick up with patch 3.4. And then 3.5, and then we'll be on into Stormblood. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I am gonna get us kicked over to the chat screen real quick. Tomorrow we will be back with more Atelier Sophie 2, which I am very excited to do some more of. And then I haven't quite decided what we're going to do on Sunday. We could potentially do more viewer matches. We might do something else. I have yet to decide. I'll figure it out between now and then. But then we'll have our cozy streams next week. Let's see who's online that we can toss a raid over to. Okay. Whomst is streaming right now. I swear I have mutuals that are online right now. I promise. Oh, okay. Let's go say hello to Therian. It looks like they're playing Baldur's Gate 3, which I just barely started today and have been having a pretty fun time with. Yes, thank you so much for the raid message, Lena. Let's go say hello to Therian, and I will see some of y'all tomorrow for more Atelier. Until then, I hope that y'all have a wonderful and relaxing rest of your day. Take care, everyone.